Hello YouTubers, this is 777 for Error coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today you will be reviewing a Gemini Jets American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Choice Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.choicetoysinc.com. Allow me to share with you some information about the history of American Airlines before I go into details about this model, if you would please. American Airlines is an American-based airline that was founded on April 15, 1926 in Chicago, Illinois as an American Airways and operated under that airline's name until 1934 when the American Airways Company was acquired by the late E.L. Cord, who renamed it American Airlines shortly thereafter, and the airline officially commenced operations on June 25, 1936. The corporate headquarters of American Airlines is located in the Center Port Office Complex in Fort Worth, Texas, while the airline's main hub of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is located approximately 22 miles northwest of downtown Dallas, which is also located in the Dallas suburb of Fort Worth, Texas. American Airlines also has operational hubs located at Chicago O'Hare International Airport, located in Chicago, Illinois, Miami International Airport, located in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, John F. Kennedy International Airport, located in Jamaica, Queens, New York, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, Philadelphia International Airport, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport in Phoenix, Arizona, and Reagan National Airport, located in Arlington, Virginia. American Airlines is currently the world's largest airline when measured by fleet size, revenue, scheduled passengers, kilometers flown, as well as number of destinations served. As of February 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines flies to 350 destinations in 55 countries across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, with the largest commercial fleet in the world of 946 aircraft, which consists of 125 Airbus A319s, 51 Airbus A320s, 207 Airbus A321s, 15 Airbus A330-200s, 9 Airbus A330-300s, 289 Boeing 737-800s, 51 Boeing 757-200s, 30 Boeing 767-300ERs, 47 Boeing 777-200ERs, 20 Boeing 777-300ERs, 19 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners, 6 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners, 20 Embraer ERJ-190s, and 56 McDonnell Douglas MD-80s. And in addition to the 946 aircraft that's currently operating in American's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 266 aircraft, which includes 12 Airbus A321s, 100 Airbus A321neos, which is scheduled to enter American's fleet in 2019, 22 Airbus A350-900XWBs, which those are scheduled to enter American fleet sometime in 2018, 15 Boeing 737-800s, 100 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s, 1 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, and 16 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners. As of April 2017, American Airlines currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright folks, this is the front of the box you see here. You see the engraved gold Gemini 200 title there, the American Airlines title there, as well as their logo right here, which I'll get into details momentarily. There's the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and then there's the model information there below the box. Okay? Alright, now you're looking at the back of the box. You see the Gemini Jets information right there, along with the American Airlines logo, along with the Boeing license product decal right there, and then there's their Facebook information there. You can go to their Facebook social media page and get information about present, past, as well as future releases that they're getting ready to release down the pipe. Okay? Alright, this is the top of the box you see here. The bottom of the box there with the Gemini Jets information right there. Looking at the left side of the box, as well as the right side of the box. You see there with all the information right there as well, okay? Okay, now you're looking at the front of the box here. Of course, you know it's a flap here. So I'm going to raise this flap right here, folks. You see the flap right there. And what you see there is what's inside this box here. You see the model stand, and the gear replacements. I'll take all that out in a moment and let you see it in full detail, okay? And this is what's inside the flap here as I raised it up. If you notice, they have these on not on the 787s, but the 777s, the 757s as well. You can pause that and read that information there if you like, okay? Okay, now I took the packaging out of the box. As you see, it's partial plastic and partial foam. I'm going to take the partial plastic off here. See the little information right there. Put that there to the side. And then that's what you see there. The gear replacements, the model stand, and the model itself, okay? I'm going to go ahead and take all this out, and then we'll get on to it with the model review, okay? All right. And this is the model stand you're looking at that came with the model that showed you inside the packaging earlier. And then you come real close right there. You see that little black pattern right there. That will, when you put your model on the stand, that will prevent the model from being damaged or scratched, what have you. And this model is very strong and sturdy too, okay? And then you're looking at these gear replacements inside this little bag here, plastic bag here, featuring the two little toothpicks. Please stay tuned for as I go into details for the purpose of these gear replacements later on in the review, okay? Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of American Airlines and how they came into existence, all the details here on this boxing, the model stand, the gear replacements, with no further ado, folks, here is the model outside the packaging, okay? There it is, folks, the Gemini Jets, American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner in a 1/200 scale model. Allow me to share you some information about the American Airlines Boeing 787 stretch Dreamliner, how it came into play as this aircraft has become a serious game changer for American Airlines, which is pretty good. American Airlines became the third North American-based carrier after United and Air Canada to acquire this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as American Airlines took delivery of its first of 22 Boeing 787-9s, which bear the registration ship number N820AL at a delivery ceremony that was held at Boeing's Delivery Center facility in North Charleston, South Carolina on September 13, 2016. Then made its actual debut on October 4, 2016 with a validation flight between Dallas and London-Heathrow for certification purposes. Then was actually put into revenue service 2 days later on October 6, 2016, making its actual debut within the United States with domestic flights between Dallas and Los Angeles, giving the maintenance crews, the flight crews, and the ground staff personnel time to get familiar with the aircraft before the actual international launch. Then fast forward 1 month later, that's when American Airlines' first inaugural international flight on this aircraft actually took place, which was on November 4, 2016. And that's when American Airlines officially began utilizing this aircraft on their Dallas to Madrid, Spain route, which was followed later on that same day by their Dallas to Sao Paulo, Brazil route, respectively, replacing their Boeing 777-200ER and their Boeing 777-300ER that was previously utilized on these routes, as Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago O'Hare were more likely to become the gateway bases for this aircraft type, with the lion's share of their Boeing 787-9s would be based mostly out of their Dallas, Fort Worth hub. American ordered a total of 22 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners to add to their fleet. And at the time of this video review posting, only 6 are currently operating in service, while the remaining 16 are on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this aircraft will become one of the airline's official flagship aircraft for the Fort Worth-based airline, as American Airlines expects all 22 of their Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners to be operating fully in their fleet by the end of 2018. Now let's talk about the American Airlines livery you see there, folks. On January 17, 2013, American Airlines unveiled their new livery look, which features a new logo, which is displayed near the front exit doors. The current design features an abstract American flag on the tail, along with a silver painted fuselage as a throwback to the old livery. The airline's new livery design was painted by leading-edge Aviation Services, whose headquarters is located in Costa Mesa, California. So, with all that information out of the way about the history, how the 787-9 became a game changer in American's fleet and how it came into their fleet, and the delivery here, let's get down to the nitty gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this highly anticipated model. Shall we? Let's roll. Okay, we're going to start on the port/left side of the aircraft where you see the nose gears right here featuring the gear struts, parts of registration ship number on the nose gear door right there, the pitot tubes, the static ports, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in the review, okay? And then there's the nose cone right there as well. But right here by the L1 door, this is the American Airlines logo. You see displayed here by the L1 door. The American Airlines logo is an abstraction which represents that of an eagle in flight and at the same time displays that true American pride, with the red, white, and blue colors. And although the airline's livery was unveiled on January 17, 2013, this logo, however, wasn't modified until February 2013. And then you see right here, the American title right here across the fuselage by that logo. That is really unique. I'm really appealed by that part. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now you're looking at the inboard landing lights right here. Very detailed. The three little dots in there on the edge of the wing right there. Very detailed. All right. We're still on the port side still, where you see these this nice little size engine featuring the engine lip right here. These are the General Electric Gen X-1B engines that are used on this particular American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft. And you see the sawtooth pattern here on this engine here. That is to help noise reduction and help increase fuel efficiency as well. And then there's the engine cones right there, very detailed there as well. I'm gonna turn this model around that you see the front end of these engines, and the turbo fan blades do spin, folks. All right, now you're looking at the front angle of these engines featuring the engine strikes right here and the turbo fan blade spins I mentioned earlier. Perfect. And you got a better view of the bogey gears here on the port side as well as the inboard landing lights right there, okay? Now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side featuring the engine strikes and the turbo fan blade spin over here as well, folks. See that? Perfect. And then there's the bogey gears here on the starboard side as well as the inboard landing light here on the starboard side as well, okay? Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft where you got a great visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cones, and the little nose gear right here featuring the gear lights right. I'll pull this up a little bit. You see the little inboard gear lights right here inside the gears right there, as well as the gear doors right there as well. You also see the pilot escape hatch door right there as well. I'll show you a better visual view of that later on, okay? So I'm going to take this back to the port side because there's more information to share with you over there, all right? And behind these Gen X engines here, you see the great view of these bogey gears here on the port side featuring the gear struts, along with the bogey gear door as well, okay? All right, now you're looking at the rake wingtips here on the port side. You see how it flexed out a little bit, featuring the red navigation light right there as well, okay? Okay, we're at the back of the aircraft still on the port side where you see the boat bin door right here. And then right by the registration ship number is the American flag decal. This flag represents the country where American Airlines operates from as one of the national flag carriers of the United States of America. And then you come right here by the American flag decal is the registration ship number. Registration ship number N820AL. Registration ship number N820AL. This was actually the first American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner to enter their fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on August 7, 2016 and was delivered to American Airlines on September 13, 2016. And finally, looking at the tail here, which resembles of the American flag. The only thing missing is the stars. I was kind of skeptical about that part of the aircraft. The rest of the aircraft I was feeling, but this one I was kind of skeptical, but it's kind of growing on me right now, you know, and it's not really that bad if you really think about it, okay? So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the rear of the aircraft, the back of it, and that you see the APU exhaust hole, okay? Okay, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft where you see the strobe light here by the APU exhaust hole, and there is a hole there, folks. If you don't know what APU stands for, folks, it stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. That's what this hole here is called, folks. All right? And there is the Gemini Jets American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner from the rear view angle. All right, now we on the starboard side of this aircraft where you see the gears right here, the gears right there, the gear struts featuring the gear door right there, the pitot tubes, static ports, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the front cargo container door, the American Airlines logo right there, as well as the American title on the front part of the fuselage as well, and the inboard landing light right there as well. And now you're looking at the Gen X engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine lip and the saw tube detail here on this engine, featuring the engine cone, as well as the bogey gears here on the starboard side, featuring the bogey gear struts and the bogey gear door as well. All right, now you're looking at the rake wingtip here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light displayed there as well, okay? All right, now we're at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side where you see the rear cargo container door, the registration ship number, the American flag decal, as well as the American Airlines logo here that's displayed as American flag there as well, okay? Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail, I'm going to show you a feature of the gears. The gears do not roll that good. So you see they don't even roll, but however they do tilt, that's good there. And the nose gear even swivels as well, okay? See there? Okay. So with that said, allow me to show you the bird's eye view of this aircraft model. All right, here we go. Okay, one more thing I forgot to add. If I didn't already, if I have, it does tilt. So that's a good thing right there, okay? There you have it. All right, we're going to start at the top of the aircraft where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the pilot escape hatch door, the American Airlines logo on both sides of the aircraft, the American titles on both sides of the aircraft, the silver anti-collision beacon light right there, the high frequency antenna there, the satellite communications box right there, ADF antennas in 3D, the Wi-Fi box in 3D, couple more antennas, there's the tail, and then that little light right there, the little dot right there, as well as over here. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime, okay? Now let's check out the wings. All right, no wing walkway, but you see the flaps, slats, ailerons, and spoilers. You also see the engine right here in detail, featuring the engine stripe right there, fuel dump valve, and the rake wingtip there as well. Same on this side, folks. Flaps, slats, ailerons, the engine right there in detail, fuel dump valve, and the rake wingtip there as well. All right, now looking at the belly view of this aircraft, you see the nose cone, partial gear door, the nose gear door right there, the nose gear, the anti-collision beacon light here under the belly, the hole where the stand goes in at, the Gemini Jets decal, another high frequency antenna, and the APU housing door right there. They ain't got to print it in there, but it's in there, you get it? And then let's check the gears out, folks. The gears a little challenged there, okay? But there's the engine right there, very detailed. Fuel dump valve and the rake wingtip. Same over here, folks. Tilt barely. There's the engines there, very detailed there. Fuel dump valve and the rake wingtip there as well. All right, now since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail, now I'm going to put it on that wooden stand that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand, folks. Okay, Okay, I finally got this model on the stand with no hesitation. You see, you're looking at it from the starboard side. Gears there. Yeah, okay, they tilt. Okay. Very unique here. Okay. All right. Now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft with the model on the stand, all the gears and stuff intact. You see how the wings are flexing a little bit there. And you're finally looking at this model on the starboard side with the gears intact and everything. How's the wings flexing there? Man, this delivery's not that bad. You know, you think about it. All right. And finally, you're looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Okay. Before I take this model to stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gears here. I'm gonna take these gears off, starting with the front nose gear, and they are magnetic. Okay. And I'm gonna take the gear off here on the port side. Magnetic there as well as the gears on the starboard side. Perfect, okay? So, since I took all the gears off, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle without the gears on here, okay? Okay, now I finally took the gears off there. Now you see it displayed in flight mode without the gears. Now you got one or two options from this point on. Now if you want to choose to leave them displayed without the gears on, that's fine. Now these little gear replacements I showed you early, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, to replace the gears while you display your model in flight mode. Or you can do like I do, just keep them with the gears on in gear down position. Gears up, gear down, it don't make any difference. It's still a nice model, okay? So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? Okay, now let's talk about the seating configuration, folks. The American Airlines Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner seats 285 passengers in a 4-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 1 to 8, that'll be from here all the way right here. You have 30 business class live flatbed seats. And rows 9 to 11, which will be from here to about right here. You have 21 premium economy class seats in rows 12 to 14. That'll be from here to about right here. In rows 24, you have 36 main cabin extra seats in rows 15 to 23, which would be about right here to about right here, and 25 to 39 from here to the back of the aircraft. You have an additional 198 economy class seats, which brings a total of 285 seats. And finally, and in addition to American Airlines already utilizing the Boeing 787-9s from Dallas to London, Los Angeles, Madrid, Spain, and Sao Paulo, Brazil, respectively, American Airlines has begun or will begin employing their Boeing 787-9s on routes from Dallas, Fort Worth to Paris, Charles de Gaulle, and Seoul, Incheon, which is already commenced, and from Chicago to Paris, Charles de Gaulle, which will commence on July 5th, 2017. So, with that said, this will conclude this model review. Please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions. I'd like to know if you have this model or you plan on getting this model. You definitely want to get this model because it's going to sell out eventually, okay? So with that said, take care, God bless, stay tuned. There's more model content coming.